Well, I think a place like Code does an especially good job of helping students to transition between high school and college because we spend a lot of time with students individually. So in the classes that I teach, I probably have probably about 60% first years every fall. So I encounter a lot of first year students who are making that leap between high school and college. And I think one of the things that is really important is for them to work a lot with a faculty member, to see people regularly. So I see students several days a week, to meet with students in office hours, to just get to know you. And our small classes really help out with that. So we get to know each and every one of our students, and we can do things like focusing on individual development in people's writing, helping students to become better oral communicators. So I think a lot of times students are really nervous about making that transition, but professors are here to ease you through that transition and to help students just kind of navigate to how to manage maybe a more intensive workload than they're used to. So maybe a little bit more reading, more writing than they might have had in high school. But all first years are in that same boat, and everybody's figuring that out, and your professors are really aware of making that transition, and we're here to kind of guide you through that process and to kind of help you with that transition and make that go really smoothly. I think the small class sizes that we have are the thing that's really essential to making college experience the best that it can be, or getting the most out of college. So I've been in situations, taught at schools where we have much larger classes, and I always had questions about whether that was the most effective way for students to learn. It works really well for training faculty members, but I think for undergraduate students, having that one-on-one interaction with faculty members, having small class sizes where you get to actually talk in every class period, where your professors call on you, know their names, where a professor is actually teaching the class versus a graduate student, that makes all the difference in the world for students to be able to engage with material, to engage with someone who's been studying this material for a really long time. So to me, as an instructor, I think small class sizes are the thing that is one of the most essential things in college, for students to have that kind of small interaction where you get individual feedback from professors, where you see people every day. That a small class size is key to student success when they're in college. And students might not know that, or they might take that for granted when they're in high school because that's what their classes look like in high school. But there are a lot of places where that wouldn't be the case, where you'd have 50 or 75 or 500 people in a class, and it's pretty tough to get to know your professor in that situation. And we can really help not only students kind of with the individual course that they're in, but can connect them with other things, with other opportunities, with other classes they should take, with internships, with their own writing, with all kinds of things that are individualized, I think, to that particular student in a way that's more challenging when you're at a larger place.